am so honored to be here tonight to get to present the National Equality Award to my friend and sister, Anne Hathaway. Anne Hathaway has been with the LGBTQ community forever. We all love Anne, and she feels like our best friend. Anne walks the walk. Her love for the community might stem from accepting and supporting her gay brother, but her involvement transcends that, and she is a true friend to the LGBTQ community.
Ladies. Ladies. Gentlemen. Gentle them. LGBTQQIAAP. No letter left behind. This declaration that one's worth is not affected by one's sexual orientation or gender is a trailblazing concept that lifts humanity into its fullest expression of itself. This is the declaration that precipitates deep, lasting change. This change, once embraced, will make us free. Sarah McBride gave me a note from a 10-year-old transgender girl named Ella. She named herself that after my movie, Ella Enchanted. It is important to acknowledge that, with the exception of being a cisgender male, everything about how I was born has put me at the current center of a damaging and widely accepted myth. That myth is that gayness orbits around straightness, transgender orbits around cisgender, and that all races orbit around whiteness. Its consequences are dangerous because it prioritizes a certain type of love, a certain kind of body. I appreciate this community because together, we are not just going to question this myth, we are going to destroy it. Authentic equality doesn't prioritize sexual orientation. It doesn't put any one gender or race at the center. It doesn't erase our identities either. I know that there are very real obstacles that block the path to true equality, and I know that removing them is easier said than done. But I also know that myths are destroyed by the same thing that creates them: a community that believes, a community that is conscious, a community that claps back and says no more. The walls built in fear will crumble, they will disintegrate, the old world will shatter, and the pieces that no longer serve will melt.
A new world order can emerge.
A new world will emerge, forged from this community. This community is a community of alchemists.
Empowering women is the 5th of the UN's 17 development goals to transform the world.
This community has transformed a world full of stark black and white morality.
A world where the United Nations is poised to fulfill the historic vision of its founders.
And ultimately achieving full gender equality.
Into one of rainbow, prismatic, lustrous freedom.
And today, that new world is struggling to be born. A world quite different from the one we've known.
This is a community of light keepers.
And 1,000 points of light. I've spoken of 1,000 points of light, of all the community organizations that are spread like stars throughout the nation doing good.
This is a community who, by asserting its own equality, have in these troubled, savage times,
out of these troubled times, our 5th objective:
protected what is best about all of us.
Protect the weak.
This community has arrived because this community understands innately that equality is not a destination, it is a choice.
Now we can see a new world coming into view.
You got to roll up your sleeves and get to work every day until everyone gets it.
A world in which there is the very real prospect of a new world order.
Now let's tear this world apart and build a better one. Thank you.